Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet our second live. Trying to test this out,
Yeah.
and hold on, let me get this straight. And today, it's the summer I turned pretty, episode 8, season 3.
Yes.
So again, if you have not seen it yet, we will discuss things about what happened. So please,
There will be
yeah,
spoilers.
spoiler alert. Right, right. So anyway, saying that, there's a lot of things going on, huh? We unpacked a lot of things this week, and it definitely did not disappoint, but a lot to talk about. So,
Yeah.
first, what are your thoughts? I guess we'll start from the beginning, but so first, what are your thoughts about leading up to the wedding?
Um. Oh, it's no. Um. I don't know. Leading up to the wedding, it's just well. I don't know because I'm glad like Jeremiah like apologized for missing the beach thing, but at the same time, it's like we all kind of knew he was gonna miss the beach. Um.
And one thing I did want to point out, the preview that you saw in the
Yes,
beginning,
of Belly walking down the aisle was in this episode.
but that's the rehearsal dinner
But that was a rehearsal dinner.
or rehearsal, yeah.
And I was like, thank goodness. Cause everyone was like, why would she be walking down the aisle in a slick back? And I was like, yeah, but thank goodness that was just the rehearsal.
Right. So that answers that question from weeks back.
Yeah.
But now they have Conrad has, I'll say this. I'm glad Conrad,
Professed his love.
and he's sticking with it,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes,
He's
yes,
not,
yes.
normally his MO is to just kind of,
Leave.
right, leave, right? And so rather than doing that, I'm very happy that he's sticking to his gun, so to speak, and really expressing to Belly
Yeah,
how,
because even the
how he
next
feels.
day,
Yeah.
even the next day, he was like, "Oh yeah, well, this is like, let's talk about it." And even she was just kind of like, eh.
Right. And so I, I was telling Nye during the actual episode, and too bad we couldn't watch it together. That'd be fun. But
Yeah,
I was telling Nye during the actual episode, if you're having that many problems at that point to where you're gonna marry some guy, but you're constantly thinking of somebody else.
that's just like a sign to just not
Yeah.
get married.
Right. Right. And so what I did tell Nye, and I was right about last week, I said, I did tell Nye, someone's probably gonna get married because in a TV show, they can't let a perfectly good wedding go to waste.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. But I was telling Nye, in real life, if that ever happened to you, just leave and we'll reschedule, we'll postpone it later on.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It was all just very weird because everyone's like, even from the foreshadowing from like season 1 to now, they're like, oh yeah, because remember when Belly did the debutante ball
mhm,
and Jeremiah left her, and then Conrad was like there, and then everyone's like, well, the foreshadowing, like Jeremiah left her on her wedding day, and then Conrad came in and like saved it, but like not really saved it, but he was there. And even like the Susanna switching up, like mixing up the letters in season 2, because I didn't know Conrad's letter got switched to Jeremiah's, and I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like it's for Conrad?
right. And we actually did do a little research for this on this one. Unlike last time, we just kind of winged it. But this time actually did do a little research before we came on live. But it's it's interesting. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we know what happens at the end, which I saw that too. As soon as
Yeah,
she was standing in line, that's kind of the classic. Before you needed before you needed a ticket to go through TSA. There wasn't even a TSA, but
Oh yeah.
before a long time ago, anyone could just walk up to the gate
Yeah.
without a ticket or not. And so you just go through security and you just walk up through the gate. But now obviously you need a ticket to get through to security. So, but it's just classic where, she's getting on a plane or he's getting on a plane. And then all of a sudden,
They see each other.
right before they get on the plane. So that's where they end off. But going back, let's talk about, and I think I said this last week, but going back to Steven and Taylor, I wanted to make sure that Denise wasn't using Steven just for,
Yeah.
just for his app or his game.
Yeah.
But so, they tried it. They didn't feel anything. So hopefully they can just go back to their true, his true feelings for Taylor.
Yeah.
And
I think like he started to realize that because towards the end he was like getting all close to Taylor and like Loki stood up for Taylor and like kind of like the way he was talking to Belly, like he was like Taylor is a good friend to you and yada yada yada.
Yeah. So I'm glad they're starting to get back into it. Obviously they didn't go into it too much.
Yeah. Everyone's also like they're glad that they didn't make her pick or they didn't make Steven pick like which one. Which like I'm low-key glad too because then it's just like it just played out so nicely. I wish it would play out that nicely with the other two.
Yeah. So anyway, going back to Belly, they go through the whole thing. She's and they're taking things very slow now, right? Obviously it was the day before. And again, I'm glad that Connie told her how he really feels.
Yeah.
But Jer was, well, he even admitted, right? He said he already knew way back then.
But also like him knowing about Christmas and him cheating and like trying to like get back at her at Christmas, even though he knew nothing happened. Like I felt like that was a little weird.
Yeah.
Just like trying to like get back at like your significant other, like no one wants that.
Right. But yeah, that was I don't know, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And so Connie and the what's the mom, Lauren. I thought that she would tell Belly what's going on. Because when I think after Jared had left the actual wedding thing, she came in and talked to Belly, right?
Yeah.
And I thought she would kind of just say, hey, maybe you should just stick with Connie.
But then again, Belly never opened the letter either because everyone's like, everyone was like, oh yeah, Belly knew Susanna would want her to end up with Conrad and not Jeremiah. So like, I don't know. That's just like what everyone thinks. So I don't know.
Well, when you say everyone, you mean like on TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah. I noticed they also gave a TikTok reference
to Taylor.
Did they say like crazy TikTok doctor or something? Something to that effect. But anyway, yeah, they said the word TikTok, but yeah. It's interesting to see. We'll see what happens. So assuming or hoping that someone gets married, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, but who do you think it's going to be?
I don't think anyone's going to get married.
That's true. Because as soon as, yeah, you're right. Because as soon as that happened, she went to the airport already.
Yeah. And she went back to the house and then she just went to the airport.
I thought he was going to be at the house. I thought Connie would be at the house and they would see each other but I don't know. Do you think it's tough, right? The one person, because she also said in the episode, Conrad was the one person that she could always count on. Like if he said he loved you,
yeah,
that he really means it.
And then he's the only one who could make her feel all these different things. And no one else could. So like that means something.
Will you tell us, what would you guys do? Would you go with the person that, I don't know,
I don't know who, like, it's like, if you're getting married, are you going to go with someone like Conrad, or are you going to go with like who you're supposed to marry, Jeremiah?
well, yeah, I think they're starting to kind of change, whereas Conrad before used to run away.
Yeah.
And now he's
Now
kind of sticking
Jeremiah ran
around.
away.
Right. And now Jeremiah's doing the he's doing what Con used to do when he was young.
Yeah.
Now he's starting to run away.
But also I found it weird that like Taylor, what she was saying outside of the house towards the beginning of the episode, I was like, she doesn't seem like she wanted to say that. She just was like, oh yeah, like what are you doing type of thing. Like she wasn't like, what are you doing, like yelling at the person or yelling at Conrad. And I was like, she looks like she's doesn't want to say that.
Right. I just saw, is that Kahaku?
Yeah.
Kahaku. Our one viewer is Kahaku.
No, there's someone else.
Oh no, there you go.
Oh, Team Conrad.
Oh, Team
Yes.
Conrad.
I don't
Well,
know.
why? Were you always Team Conrad, or?
Because like me, I was Team Jeremiah at the beginning.
And that's Daniela. Hi, Daniela.
So I don't know. I was Team Jeremiah at the beginning, and then I like switched over to Conrad this season, but I don't remember last season at all. I don't remember season 2 at all.
Well, let me ask you, it's hard to be Team Conrad because, well, in the beginning, right? Isn't it
Yeah.
hard because
he would always leave.
Right. I mean, would
and
you
then
guys stand for
Jeremiah
that?
was like the picture perfect guy.
Well, and let's also remember for those ladies out there, the guy will always kind of wait and always be there to be the support. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I guess they're shifting, right? I mean, in the beginning, it was Connor was like I said, we were the guy that would be there, but then he's reliable.
But then
he leaves.
Yeah.
He's quick to leave. And now Jeremiah is starting to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like they switched.
Yeah, they switched, yeah. But
I don't know. Well, because everyone's like, well, there's two things. Everyone was like, well, Conrad at season 1, he used to smoke and drink and all that stuff, and Belly wasn't for it. And then he stopped doing that right when they got together and like they found out they had feelings for each other. But Jeremiah did that season 2, and he did it this season too. And he was like, oh yeah, Con, do you want to smoke with me? And I was like, ooh. But everyone's like, yeah, because Jeremiah still does it. He just does it behind Belly's back, but Conrad doesn't do it at all anymore. Like he stopped completely.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is like everyone was getting mad. It's so funny because everyone's getting mad at Belly, even though like it's literally what you would want your fiance to do is literally just stay loyal to you. But we're all like getting mad at her for staying loyal to her fiance. So I think that was kind of funny.
You mean Belly?
Yeah.
Well, again, if you're at your wedding day or the day before and you're having, and I wanted to say this, I'm glad she told him.
Yeah.
That was the right thing to do. To tell him, even if it was the night before, but to tell him.
Y'all are team. No, I'm not.
I'm team Steven and Taylor. That's who I'm the team.
I'm
of.
team Connie. I like Conrad better.
No, but all I'm saying is what was I saying? I don't even remember.
I don't know. I forget.
No. Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm glad Belly told Jeremiah before. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have the gut to do it. Like I would, but like I don't know. It's just like seeing them face to face and then knowing how he's gonna blow up because like you've known him your whole life. You know how he's gonna act and how he's gonna do in these situations, and it's just kind of like weird. Like I don't know.
Well, she knows both of them. She knows how both of them are gonna act the whole. I'm sorry. She knows both of them their whole lives.
Yeah, and then like how they're gonna react.
Right.
but like the night before your wedding, and then waking up and being like, oh, where's Jeremiah? Like, you obviously know that's the reason why. And then you're over here like, yada, yada, yada. I was like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know.
Well, let's get to the fun part. So the end, right? Again, I knew that Connie was going to be there. I had
Yeah.
I had a good feeling,
I knew from a spoiler.
but oh, well, that's no fun. Did Connie see her?
No, I don't think so. I think she saw him.
I know she saw him because she was looking at him,
Yeah, I don't think he
but
saw
he was
her.
kind of looking away.
Yeah. But everyone was like, he went to the airport like thinking that they're married and like,
Well, where
and
would he
all that
go?
stuff.
I guess maybe you go to.
Well, because the sign above him said Boston. So I think he was going back to Boston. Or no, they're in Boston.
You know what would be really bad? I'm sure Daniela would agree. Is she just lets him go, right? If you're already kind of committed like that and it's already over, and if she really feels something for you, why don't she better not, in other words, she better not see him
And then leave.
and then let him go, or she goes without saying anything.
Yeah. Also, I thought she gave up Paris. What happened to that?
Well, she's going back to Paris, right?
I know, but like I thought she gave up Paris though, because wasn't she like, she called and was like, no, like I'm.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I know
But-
Taylor did. I know Taylor gave up.
But
New York.
she was going to. Well, he was going to give up. Oh, well, he's going to go finish school online, right?
Yeah.
Because he was going to take the job.
And he never told her either until like the rehearsal dinner,
Right.
in which he really didn't even tell her.
Is that a big deal? I guess.
Yeah.
To take employment without telling your fiance or to your soon-to-be wife the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since there are like no more secrets between us.
Right.
But then I get Jeremiah's side only because like Belly literally could have just said no to the engagement.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. What was that?
I think you meant
What are y'all's theory? Well, I'm not sure. All I'm saying is it'd be a mistake if Belly sees him, which she clearly does, and lets him go.
I think it's gonna be Belly's gonna see him. Well, Belly saw him. I think she's gonna. Because didn't she start walking over to him?
Well, she was in line facing this way. She looks over and she sees him, and then she kind of like turns, and then she's like facing this way, right? She's like, I'll do this, right? So it's like the line's this way to get in the plane. She looks over and she sees Conrad, so then she like turns her body and then is like facing this way.
I think she's going over to Conrad. I think they're gonna end up together. I think they're gonna drive off into the sunset together and live happily ever after. That's what I think.
If he was smart, he would go to Paris with her.
Yes. Well, wouldn't they have to leave? Because if this is New York, isn't Paris this way?
Yeah, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, he would just drop where he's going because he has nothing to do anyway, right?
Yeah.
He got fired from his job. He's not seeing anybody.
Thank goodness he didn't end up with the other girl.
Yeah, the lab,
Yeah.
the other doctor or whatever, or the
If they ended up
student.
together, I would have been mad.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's do the easy one. I think Steven and Taylor will.
Oh, I think they're gonna get back together. I think
I hope
Laurel and is it John?
The husband.
Yeah, no, the ex. I
Well,
think they're gonna get back together.
Yeah. They're kind of already a little chummy at the wedding or at the dinner or wherever they were.
Yeah, and I think Conrad's dad and Kaylee, I think they're gonna get together, and I think everyone's gonna blow up over that.
Yeah.
But also,
Well, what's your theory? I mean, we're talking about what's your theory? I mean, I think it just, yeah. I'll tell you what I want though. I would ideally, like I said, Conrad should get on the plane and go to Paris.
well, IDK, that's such a real answer though. It's a real answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I want to happen. I want Connie to go with her. But also, wait, what was I gonna say?
Do you think Taylor will stop? Taylor will not go to school. And
She's
stay?
already not going to school.
No, but I thought she said she wanted to spend time with her mom before she goes back, or
Yeah.
to work or something.
No, she said, I want to spend time with you before I go back to school. And then the mom was like, and then the mom found out everything.
Well, and then the mom told her that.
She knew everything.
Who do you think the mom is dating? Do you think it's someone we know? That'd be.
That would be a plot twist.
What if the mom is dating Laurel's ex-husband?
No, there's no way.
No?
There's no way. If he's that close to Laurel, there's no way.
Well, not dating, but they're not dating, but
Like
she's just
seeing
seeing
each other.
someone. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah, that is a
who's
little weird.
the author? Jenny Han?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you can use that. Feel free to use that plot twist in your book, but or show, whatever. But yeah, basically, yeah. I think this is a love story. She has to end up with somebody, right, Belly?
Yeah, it just depends who. Or,
Well, it's not gonna be Jerem. That's over.
yeah.
So it has
Now
to be.
it's either she's gonna be single or she's gonna end up with Conrad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is like a love story. So don't you think she'll end up with someone?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna play out though.
So yeah, so it's either Connie or no one. Because I,
Basically.
And again, Jer at some point he's gonna do what every guy does, and he's just gonna leave. Because, like you said, no guy wants to be, just a half. They want the whole olive belly.
Yeah, I get what he was saying. I like Loki did feel bad for him.
And again, like I said last week, Jer will always have to deal with Conrad.
True. I
Because
forgot about that.
Because
Oh yeah, brothers.
Right. So Belly will always see Conrad, and Conrad will always be a part of their life in some way. But yeah, I mean, we had a discussion about this. This is episode 8. Did they say how many episodes?
I think it ends.
Usually Amazon usually has 8 to 12.
I think there's 3 more. So I think
so
there's
11 episodes.
Yeah, 11.
That's a lot of episodes. If there's 3 more episodes.
Yeah, because it's 3 more episodes. I remember seeing that.
Okay, so that's a lot of things can happen in 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh wait, everyone also said that Belly wore a red bikini. She knew she wasn't gonna get married the next day.
Oh, the bathing suit when she was swimming?
Yeah. I have no idea what that means, but red apparently means you're not getting married the next day. So I don't know.
A lot of symbolism, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of symbolism.
Well, everyone's like Jenny Han's been planning a bunch of Easter eggs throughout like the whole series, so I'm not sure.
Interesting.
That's what I said.
Well, a lot can happen in 3 episodes. So, yeah, let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think I've said this before, and I've kind of like manifested it. So she needs to say something so that Connie sees her, and they talk. Because then why you are giving something up that you never know, right? You just put it out there.
Yeah. Same thing he did.
Yeah. Just put it out there and see what happens, But yeah, I have a feeling they'll end up together, because a lot of times, this is kind of going off, but they'll end up full circle, right? So
yeah,
she loved him from the beginning, and then she went through all these different phases in life and different people and different situations, and she'll end up right back around in the circle. At the end of the circle is the same person she started with.
Yeah.
Which ideally is anyone's ideal love story, I guess, huh?
Yeah. But
wouldn't you want to be with your first true love?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, sometimes it takes something to get around there, but
well, What was I gonna say?
I'm glad this is live, by the way, and it's documented, because if I'm right, I can come back and say, look, this is exactly what happened, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so.
I'm just saying that's a lot.
There's so many, like, I see so many different things.
Well, with 3 episodes, they have to go to Paris or they have to go somewhere.
Yeah,
What else are you going to do for 3 episodes?
true.
I mean, Steven and Taylor have a relationship. I mean, you can't have the whole 3 episodes on that.
Yeah, because, well, yeah.
Jared would probably go work for his dad, right? He's not going to give that job up now that they're broken up.
Yeah. Laurel and the dad.
You know, and I'll say this, Daniela, even though you think we're Team Jared or not, but even if Jared and Belly kind of start talking again, they shouldn't get back together,
Yeah, no.
because it's already,
The fact that he cheated out of spite is just like very weird to me. Like, why are you moving weird? I don't like that.
yeah. Well,
Well, because
beyond that, go
even
ahead.
on the beach, Connie was like, he touched like another girl while you were together. I've never looked at another girl since we were together, which
Yeah.
is like tea.
Right. But beyond that, it's, you always try and compare yourself, and you always look at yourself, right? How you would do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, you shouldn't, they shouldn't be together. It's not, and well, and even if they do get back together, I was telling you this, they need to postpone it.
Yeah.
They can't rush into it, because it's too fast, right? They don't want, this is something that's going to affect them for the rest of their life. So, just, if anything, if they do start talking again, which I don't think they will on that level,
Yeah.
if they do start talking again, then they should just do it right and make sure, and have like a period of time.
Yeah. Wait a couple years.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not a couple years. Wait like 10.
Yeah. I'm going to, you should wait 10. But yeah, so yeah, they have to go to Paris or something, because with 3 episodes left,
Yeah.
she kind of, I'm sure there's a lot more going on, but she kind of, the author, Jenny Han,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, she kind of, she let it out kind of early. And I just hope that she didn't, this is not the grand finale, and that from now on, it's just,
Downplaying
yeah,
everything.
well, not
downplaying everything, but like
well, you know how, like, when there's a good climax, and then all of a sudden it just gets boring from here on.
yeah, I hope it's not like that.
Like they just talk about their regular lives or whatever.
Or like what they do after. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. If that's the case, she should have done this. This should have been the last episode.
Yeah. But everyone's like, she made it this episode for a reason. So I
Well,
hope,
what?
I don't know. Everyone's just like, the wedding was this episode for a reason. So I don't really know.
I just don't know where you go from here. Like I said, other than her,
Conrad leaves with her.
Yeah, and goes somewhere.
Steven and Taylor get together. And then Laurel and the dad get remarried. Also, I don't know who the dad was talking to at the end of the clip, and then Laurel was getting all of Belly's things.
I don't remember that.
But yeah.
This episode?
Yeah, this episode. I don't know who the dad was talking to, because he literally just said his last name and then was like, okay.
Huh. Maybe he's an investor or something.
No, I think it was like with the wedding, I think.
Oh. Yeah. Same with us, Daniela.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we're trying out this YouTube live. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's different. But you know what I really like is you get to kind of see the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more interactive than just us talking or whatever.
Yeah. I still love how Kawaku said,
well,
Bella and Connor.
Bella, yeah. What?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Daniel.
Real quickly, if you have time, what if Connie and Belly do get together, where do you think they're gonna go? Right? Like,
Wait,
let's just say she sees him. Well, she obviously saw him, but they lock eyes, right? They lock eyes, and California. Interesting.
Wait, what was the question?
I was asking Daniela if Connie and Belly see each other and they said, "Okay, let's go somewhere together." Where do you think they're going to go? And she said
Oh.
California
You said or Paris.
or Paris.
I don't know. It's either one or the other.
Well, California, I don't think there's really anything for him.
Besides school. Because he's still in school.
Is he still in school?
And then he has that lab thing or whatever.
He has that job offer at that pharmaceutical company that girl got him.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is how. I don't understand how long this is, because he's been in Cousins for a while, right?
Yeah.
Well, he was there all summer.
Well, that's because he got laid off too.
Right. But he was there all summer. And so I don't even know where we are in the timeline. But California is a good guess. Yeah, California would be interesting. But I think it'd be more interesting if they go to Paris, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Connie... See, here's my other issue, right? Belly got an offer to go to Paris, which I'm not anyone's guidance counselor, but if you have an option and the opportunity,
go to Paris.
Yeah, to go to Paris, I think you should go to Paris, right? Just enjoy it.
It's like a once in a lifetime thing too.
Yeah.
Well, not once in a lifetime, but like you're never gonna be this young going to college, going to Paris again.
Right. Yeah, you may not have this opportunity again. And I thought this too. Didn't want her to go to Paris, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. Because he was
discouraged,
like, he was like, at the beginning, he was like, "Oh yeah, I think you should go to Paris." And then as soon as she was like, "I don't think I want to go to Paris anymore," he was like, "Good, because I didn't want you to go in the first place."
Listen, yeah, I get it. You know, when you're young, you definitely don't want to see your loved one go, but you know,
at the end of the day, you got to make sacrifices and you got to let her go to Paris.
Well, yeah, it's
yeah,
if you truly love them, right? And this is, you know, you can believe this or not, but you know, if you truly love them, you should really want the best for them, and you should let them, you know, explore. He probably didn't want her to go to Paris because when he went on that trip, he ended up cheating.
Yeah.
So he probably, in his mind, he was probably thinking, well, if I let her go to Paris
and she's going to school out there, she's going to cheat.
She's going to end up with some
Paris guy.
Yeah. Parisian? I don't even know. I don't even know how you say it. But maybe that's, but anyway, well, all I'm saying is if you guys have the opportunity to go somewhere and you truly love someone, really you should let them go and experience it.
Yeah, I get that experience.
And I'm sure Connie would do that. This is where I was going with this is, let's just say they do go to Paris. Do you think Connie will be like, you know, because, well, on the same token, you can argue that Belly, when she was always wanted to be with Jer, and she was always trying to get him to come back, almost like quit his job. I'm not saying she wanted her to quit, but she always wanted him there when he was trying to work and make money so that they can afford the wedding.
Yeah.
So you can play devil's advocate and say Belly didn't want Jer to be out there working. She wanted there, and I get it. You know, you want your boyfriend, girlfriend to be with you, but again, same token, right? If you want them to be good, then you should.
But I feel like work, like an hour and a half away, is way different than Paris.
Yeah. Hold on, that's Kate.
Yeah, he's a rat. Mm-hmm.
They need to make this little thing bigger. I can't even see.
Oh, I saw it.
Well, no, I'm just saying the text. The
I know. Sometimes I can't see it. I'm Conrad. I'm Team Conrad.
I don't know.
He's Team Steven and Taylor.
I told Daniela that too. Yeah, I'm Team Steven and Taylor. Belly, I think she's kind of old news at this point. I mean, make up your mind, right?
You know, everyone's been saying anti-Belly. They're anti-Belly now. And they're just like, let's just see Steven and Conrad, or not Steven, Steven and Taylor together.
You know, at some point, yeah, I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, but you know, at some point, it's like, I don't know. It's like, do you think Belly wants all the attention on her? Like, do you think she thrives? I mean, come on, who wouldn't want two guys fighting over them, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like even with Taylor, like that was a little excessive of what she said.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's obvious. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think so. I think she not enjoys the attention, but like she's not like no to it, if that makes sense.
You can't tell me that none of you don't want to have two hot guys like fighting over you, right? Like there's a TV show that talks about that. But yeah, like a duel to the death where these two guys are like fighting for you and everything. Anyway, well, whatever. But you know, yeah, I can see where some people are maybe getting a little tired of Belly because she's just like,
because it's always like, oh, Jeremiah.
you know, I think. Do you think she's wishy-washy? You know what that means?
No.
Wishy-washy is like wishy-washy. Is like like back and forth.
I think she is, but I think she's just like she's trying to deny her feelings for Conrad, which is like, girl, just don't do that. Just like feel your true feelings and then just like end up with Conrad. But like I feel like she just wants to be with Jeremiah. Like I feel like that's what she's like, oh yeah, like it's just what everyone wants me to do when it's not. Cause even Taylor was like, oh yeah, I'm team jellyfish, like from the beginning, but like
yeah.
Nah.
Okay. No, thank you, Daniel. Okay, so that's Kate, right? So we have Kate. I'm pretty sure Daniela is Team Conrad, right?
Yeah.
She said that. So
I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And so you have Team Conrad. Daniela's Team Conrad is Kate.
I think she's Team Conrad.
Yeah, because people hate you when you're like Team Jer, man. That's like the second hate comment we've got. Are you Team Jer? Are you guys Team Jer? I'm still on this. I'm not one way or the other on Belly. I'm just glad
Steven and Taylor are back together.
Yeah. Well, they're not back together yet, but they said they'll to be continued, right?
Yeah.
But I think all I can see is I'm happy Conrad said what he said when he said it on the beach. And I'm happy Belly told Jer, which was the right thing to do. And, you know, that's what, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, look, is that Taylor?
Yeah, Steven and Taylor.
Hashtag Taylor?
No, that's
Steven and Taylor. See, this is what I'm saying. This text is so small, I can't even see it.
Wait.
Staler?
No, you said it with the T. You got to say it like. Wait, why does it look upside down to me?
No.
Sailor. Steven and Taylor.
That's what I'm saying. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Steven and Taylor. So Sailor. There you go. I like it. And you know, I said that last week. That's why I said I like these lives because you can always go back. I'm not saying this stuff for the first time.
And
I said
prove you said it.
I did say that. And I think, you know, let's get off Belly for a little while. I think Denise, and I told you this too, and I'm not saying that she did this, but I'm saying Denise kind of played with Steven's emotions a little bit.
Yeah.
And was a little more flirtatious than she would have been because she wanted him to sign that deal. And as a matter of fact, when she was laying out her terms, Steven didn't, because she even said, do you have any counter terms, right?
Yeah.
And he said, no, I trust you, whatever. And listen, never do that. Never trust, you know, even if you're in, I know you guys may be lovey-dovey, but in that, never trust someone, right? Always, you have to think, right? You have to think. But yeah, I've always felt like she kind of was playing him a little bit. Yeah. Her intentions weren't pure in terms of
which is
romantic feelings for him.
Which like maybe they did, but like at the same time, I don't think I like I always kind of hoped it wouldn't go anywhere or any farther than it did.
Yeah, I know you were screaming when he was trying to feed her with the ice cream or whatever.
Oh my gosh, I was so mad. I've
Yeah.
never been screaming no at my TV so loud. Oh my gosh, that was so bad.
Yeah. But I'm glad they tried it, and they didn't like it, and then they
Moved on.
they moved on, right?
Thank goodness. Also, let's talk about this. Everyone is mad because one, Belly got ready herself. She didn't even know what hairstyle she was gonna do, let alone which guy she was gonna marry. Second, what was up with Taylor and her outfit and her hair? Why'd they leave her hair like
It looked wet.
it looked wet still? And what was with the one string in her dress? It was just kind of weird.
I don't know.
It was like altogether kind of weird. And then Redbird literally screaming like, who has dress socks? I thought that was gonna play into something, but it never did.
Well, it's not over yet, but I wonder if Jared will go back to. Didn't him and Redbird have a thing?
No, it was him and like another guy from season 2, but everyone thinks him and Redbird are gonna end up together. I don't know about that one, but low-key, when Belly was knocking on his door the night before the wedding, when she told him, I was low-key hoping that Jeremiah, like, I was like, please don't walk into Jeremiah cheating on you right now, because that would just not end good at all.
Well, I thought when she was talking with Conrad and they were getting real close, I thought Jeremiah would walk in.
Yeah.
And see them.
Before when she was
Yeah,
getting
and
ready.
see them and be like, what's going on?
Yeah. I honestly thought someone was gonna walk in, but as soon as like from the camera angle when he was like supposed to leave, like from the camera angle, I knew he was still in there. And I was like, yes.
Oh, yeah, because you could see her, but you couldn't see behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the classic. He closes, you hear the door close.
But he's still in there.
He's still in the room, yeah. But anyway, we agree with you guys. Danielle, I don't know where Kate is, but
we agree with Daniel.
Team Conrad. Again, I don't know.
Team Steven and Taylor.
I guess, yeah. Team Sailor. Taylor or Sailor? Sailor, right? Yeah.
Sailor.
That'll be awesome. And all right, well, Jesus, that's 42 minutes already. That's pretty good. So thank you for joining our live.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniela. You're a rock star.
Yes. Joining us on our little yap session.
Yeah. And we didn't even plan this too. We just kind of came out, but
yeah.
Hopefully
next week is good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not boring.
Leave comments and let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, let us
is
know
going to
your
happen.
Thoughts.
I know Daniela thinks she's California or Paris, but it'd be interesting. We should maybe have a contest to see where they go or what happens or what they do.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah,
have a little poll. I don't know if we can do polls on YouTube, but yeah,
let the comments be the poll.
Yeah,
actually.
But anyway, thank you very much. We enjoy these lives, and we'll see you guys next week. Also, let us know, when do you guys watch? Because I think you guys will watch on Wednesday. So would you rather have a reaction on Wednesday or Thursday? We actually had some things that we did yesterday. That's why we couldn't do it yesterday. That's why we're on it today. But
yeah,
would you prefer Wednesday a reaction or Thursday? I assume Wednesday.
I assume Wednesday too.
And then I guess what time, right? I mean, because last time we did it at like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And now it's almost 7 o'clock here. So anyway, we're just trying to get, the most kind of communication and your guys' thoughts in real time so that we can talk about it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Next thing you know, our stream's going to be like an hour long.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure as it progresses, you know which one's going to be the longest will be
the last one.
The one before the last one comes out.
Oh, yeah.
So if there's 11 episodes, episode 10
is going to be our longest.
Right, because there's so many things that you're going to try and project.
Yeah.
Or have a theory on before the finale.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, thank you again, Daniela.
Yes, thank you.
And Kate. And of course, Kahaku, who said what?
Bella and Conrad, hello.
Well,
You're trying, Kagu. That's
yeah.
all that matters.
Kago, I hope good luck with your game. Hope we
Yeah, miss
do
you.
good. Football.
Yeah. Kagu's my brother, by the way, guys.
Yeah. And so it's football. Yeah, he's playing college football, not American football, but college soccer. And so
We actually got my hairdresser to start saying that.
yeah,
That was funny.
yeah. She gets a little extra tip every time
Yeah.
she says football. Anyway, yeah, let us know. Thank you again, Daniela.
Yes, thank
And
you.
for the chat. You know, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And for Kate, and we'll see you guys all next time. All right. Thanks.